Have you ever seen Simone Biles being the boss and not ignoring disrespectful and derogatory remarks aimed at either her? Well, you might have seen her being the center of attention during gymnastic events, winning gold medal after gold medal. However, a few people know she is outspoken when it comes to answering disrespectful remarks about her partner, Black people, and her teammates. Yet she does not go dirty, forgetting her ethics. Rather, she answers in a way and style that proves her intelligence and dignity. But what were those moments when Simone Biles proved she was the boss? Welcome to a new episode of Black Afric Diary, a channel where we talk about Black African history, culture, arts, and civilization. It's a place where you will see the real picture of Black Africa, its stories, and the events defining it. In this episode, we will tell you the moments when Simone Biles showed who is in charge. Let's get started. Number 1. Feud between Simone Biles and Michaela Skinner. Interestingly, the public feud between U.S. gymnasts Simone Biles and Michaela Skinner captured widespread attention during the Paris Olympics 2024, but its origins can be traced back to deeper disagreements about the state of U.S. gymnastics. Simone Biles and Michaela Skinner were teammates at the Tokyo Olympics in 2021. Biles, an iconic figure in the sport, has consistently been at the pinnacle of gymnastics, known for her unparalleled achievements. Skinner, who had often been on the periphery of the top ranks, gained significant recognition during the Tokyo Games. When Biles withdrew from some events due to mental health concerns, Skinner stepped up, earning a silver medal in the vault. It was seen that Skinner would only win when Simone Biles was not playing, creating an unwanted and unhealthy rivalry between the two teammates. The rift between Biles and Skinner became more visible during the 2024 Paris Olympics. It began when Skinner made critical comments about the current U.S. gymnastics team, excluding Biles, in a YouTube video that was later deleted. In the video, Skinner claimed that the team's talent and work ethic were not what they used to be, stating, "But besides Simone, I feel like the talent and the depth just isn't like what it used to be. The girls just don't have the work ethic." These remarks quickly sparked controversy, not only among the gymnasts on the team, but also with fans and commentators. Many perceived Skinner's comments as undermining the dedication and hard work of her former teammates who continued to perform at the highest levels in one of the most demanding sports. Simone Biles, known for both her athletic excellence and her strong voice on issues within gymnastics, responded in a way that was both direct and impactful. After the U.S. team secured the gold medal at the Paris Olympics, Biles took to Instagram to celebrate the victory. Her post included the caption, "Lack of talent, lazy, Olympic champions," which was widely interpreted as a sharp but subtle rebuttal to Skinner's earlier criticism. Biles' message showed she had noticed the criticism, but decided to answer effectively. However, the situation escalated further when Michaela Skinner attempted to clarify her remarks. She insisted that she had not intended to offend or disrespect the current U.S. team. However, despite her efforts to explain, the tension between her and Biles only deepened. Skinner eventually blocked Biles on social media, a move that further fueled public speculation about the discord between the two gymnasts. In response to the growing tension, Biles and her teammates, including Jordan Charles and Sunis Ali, appeared to use the controversy as motivation. They adopted the nickname FAO, an acronym for fuck around and find out, as a rallying cry, signaling that anyone who doubted or disrespected them would soon see what they were truly capable of. The feud between Biles and Skinner drew significant attention within the gymnastics community, with many gymnasts and commentators expressing their support for Biles. Former Olympian Ali Reisman highlighted the team's resilience during a press conference, while gymnast and commentator Kathy Johnson-Clark criticized Skinner's remarks as unnecessarily divisive. Michaela Maroney, another former Olympian and teammate, also praised Biles for her measured response and her ability to rise above the negativity. Despite Skinner's attempts to smooth things over, the feud left a clear divide between her and Biles. While Skinner faced criticism for her comments, which many felt were out of line given the achievements of the current team, Biles continued to focus on her performance and the support of her teammates. In the end, this feud highlighted not only the personal tensions between Biles and Skinner, but also broader issues within gymnastics, such as the immense pressure athletes face and the public's relentless expectations. Biles's ability to turn this situation into a source of motivation for herself and her team further solidified her status as a leader, both on and off the mat. Number 2, being vocal and outspoken about racism. In 2023, a deeply unsettling incident at a gymnastics award ceremony in Dublin, Ireland, brought the issue of racism in sports into the spotlight. The event involved a young Black gymnast who was blatantly overlooked during the medal presentation, sparking widespread outrage and eliciting a powerful response from Simone Biles, one of the world's most respected athletes. During the ceremony, a group of young gymnasts lined up to receive their medals. Shockingly, as the awards were handed out, the only Black gymnast in the lineup was deliberately skipped, leaving her empty-handed while her peers received their honors. This moment, captured on video, quickly went viral, with millions of viewers expressing their disbelief and anger. The visible disappointment and confusion on the young gymnast's face made it painfully clear that this was an act of racism, making the situation even more heartbreaking. Simone Biles, widely regarded as the greatest gymnast of all time, was deeply affected by what she saw. Known for her advocacy on issues like mental health, racial justice, and equality, Biles couldn't remain silent. After hearing about the incident from the young gymnast's parents, she swiftly took action. Biles publicly condemned the act of racism, expressing her heartbreak and anger over how the young girl was treated. She made it clear that racism has no place in sports or anywhere else. In a heartfelt gesture, Biles sent a personal video message to the young gymnast. She offered encouragement and comfort, letting the girl know she wasn't alone and that the entire gymnastics community stood with her. Biles's kindness was widely praised, with many calling her the young gymnast's internet big sister. Before we continue further, tell us, are you enjoying the video? If yes, please like and share the video and subscribe to our channel to watch more videos on Black Africa. Let's continue now. Number 3, defending her husband. Like no one. In August 2023, Simone Biles found herself at the center of a social media firestorm after stepping up to defend her husband, NFL player Jonathan Owens, following comments he made on the Pivot podcast. The controversy quickly gained momentum, with many people weighing in on their relationship and Owens's remarks. Owens was asked about how he met Simone Biles. Owens shared that they first connected on the celebrity dating app Raya and admitted that at the time, he didn't know who she was. He mentioned that Biles was the one who initiated the conversation, and at first, he thought it might be a joke or a fake account because of her large social media following. Owens recalled, "She messaged me on the app and I was like, this has to be fake. I didn't know who she was at the time, but I saw she had a lot of followers, so I figured she must be someone important." Although Owens's comments were lighthearted, they sparked a wave of backlash on social media. Some criticized him for not recognizing Biles immediately, interpreting it as disrespectful. Others went further, questioning whether Biles should rethink their relationship, viewing Owens's remarks as dismissive of her accomplishments and status. The criticism quickly escalated, with social media users speculating about their relationship and casting doubt on Owens's respect for Biles. The situation soon became a trending topic across various platforms, drawing widespread attention. Simone Biles, known for her resilience both in and out of the gym, did not stay silent as the controversy grew. She addressed the situation directly during an interview. Biles explained that she had been present when Owens made the comments and hadn't found them problematic at the time. What hurt her most wasn't Owens's words, but the harsh reaction from the public. She clarified that Owens never intended to downplay her importance. He was simply recounting the humorous and candid way their relationship began. Biles emphasized that Owens had always treated her with love and respect, and she expressed frustration over how his comments were misinterpreted by social media users. She explained that Owens's remarks about not knowing who she was were just an honest reflection of his initial impression, not a slight against her. Biles also highlighted how much she appreciated Owens's acknowledgement of his own worth, which she deeply respected. Biles became emotional as she discussed the pain caused by the public's reaction. She admitted that the backlash was particularly difficult, given her past struggles with mental health. However, she made it clear that the controversy had only strengthened her relationship with Owens. "He never said I wasn't a catch," Biles stated. "He said he was a catch because he is. I've never met a man like him." After Biles publicly defended her husband, many fans and commentators began to reconsider their initial reactions. People started to see the context of Owens' remarks and the dynamics of their relationship in a new light. The controversy also highlighted the intense scrutiny that public figures, especially women of color, face in their personal lives. Biles's candid and heartfelt response resonated with many, leading to an outpouring of support for the couple. Owens, who had been heavily criticized, was now seen by many as a devoted and loving partner who genuinely cared about Biles and their relationship. Owens' commitment to Biles became even more apparent when it was revealed that he had negotiated with the NFL to take time off from training so he could support her during the Olympics. This gesture reinforced the strong bond between them and showed the lengths Owens was willing to go to be there for his wife. Number 4. Hair criticism. Simone Biles, the most decorated gymnast in history, has faced many challenges throughout her career, both in the gym and in the public eye. One of the more personal and frustrating battles she had had to fight was the relentless criticism of her hair, particularly on social media. Despite her extraordinary accomplishments, some people have focused more on her appearance than her athletic achievements. In 2023, this issue came to a head. Criticism of Simone Biles' hair is, unfortunately, nothing new. Over the years, she has been targeted by social media trolls who have made derogatory comments about the texture, style, and appearance of her hair. These remarks often stem from racist stereotypes about Black women's hair, reflecting a larger societal issue that many Black women face. In 2023, Biles once again found herself in the spotlight when she was named the first honorary Texans cheerleader. Excited about the honor, she shared a photo from the event on Instagram. However, what should have been a celebratory moment quickly turned sour as some users began to criticize her hair, with one commenter even saying, "Baby, your hair, you need some Black friends." Known for her openness and willingness to speak out, Biles didn't let these comments go unanswered. She took to Twitter, now X, to address the criticism directly, asking a simple but powerful question. "I have one question to everyone commenting about my hair when I genuinely look happy in the photo. Do you look perfect all the time? Everything in perfect order?" Her response was more than just a clapback. It was a pointed statement about the unrealistic and unfair expectations placed on women, especially Black women, regarding their appearance. Biles made it clear that her focus was on her happiness and accomplishments, not on conforming to superficial standards imposed by others. After Biles responded to her critics, she received overwhelming support from fans and the broader community. Many praised her for standing up against the negativity and for addressing an issue that resonates with so many Black women. Her response also sparked a broader conversation about the pressures women, particularly women of color, face to maintain a certain image and how these pressures often overshadow their real achievements. This wasn't the first time Biles had faced such criticism. She had previously dealt with similar comments about her hair, including during her wedding to NFL player Jonathan Owens in a Houston courthouse ceremony. Even then, when trolls targeted her hair, Biles responded by pointing out the practical challenges of maintaining perfect hair in Houston's humid weather and reaffirming her indifference to the criticism. Biles's ability to handle these personal attacks with grace and strength shows how intelligent she is. She has always been a vocal advocate for what she believes in, using her platform to inspire others to challenge societal norms and push boundaries. Her willingness to confront these issues directly and her refusal to be silenced or diminished by superficial critiques further cement her status as a role model, both in and out of the gym. Unfortunately, Biles is not alone in this experience. Other Black gymnasts, like Gabby Douglas, have faced similar scrutiny over their hair. This focus on Black women's hair, especially in the context of athletics where physical exertion and sweat are inevitable, remains a pervasive issue. Biles' responses serve as powerful reminders that the focus should be on athletes' remarkable achievements, not on superficial aspects of their appearance. By standing up for herself, Simone Biles continues to break down barriers and challenge the status quo, proving that she is not only a champion in gymnastics, but also a powerful advocate for self-acceptance and equality. Number 5. Testifying against Larry Nassar. Biles has also emerged as a powerful advocate for justice and accountability, taking a stand in one of the most significant and courageous moments of her life, when she testified against Larry Nassar, the former USA gymnastics team doctor convicted of sexually abusing over 150 female athletes, including Biles herself. Her testimony was crucial in bringing to light the systemic failures that allowed Nassar's abuse to continue unchecked for so many years. Nassar's crimes are among the most horrific in the history of sports. For decades, he used his trusted position to exploit young female athletes, masking his abuse as medical treatment. Despite numerous complaints and overwhelming evidence brought forward by survivors, the institutions responsible for protecting these athletes, USA Gymnastics, the United States Olympic and Paralympic Committee, and even the FBI, failed to take action. This gross negligence allowed Nassar to continue his predatory behavior for far too long. As one of Nassar's victims, Biles not only had to grapple with the trauma of his actions, but also with the profound betrayal by the organizations that were supposed to protect her. Despite carrying this immense emotional burden, she continued to excel in gymnastics, becoming a symbol of strength and resilience. Yet, the pain of Nassar's abuse, compounded by the systemic failures that enabled it, weighed heavily on her. In September 2021, Biles, alongside fellow gymnasts Ali Raisman, Michaela Maroney, and Maggie Nichols, testified before the Senate Judiciary Committee about the abuse they endured and the institutional failures that allowed it to persist. Biles's testimony was particularly powerful, not only because she shared her personal trauma, but also because she held the entire system accountable for enabling Nassar's abuse. Biles began her testimony with a clear and powerful statement. "I blame Larry Nassar, and I also blame an entire system that enabled and perpetrated his abuse." She expressed deep frustration and anger toward the institutions that failed to protect her and her fellow athletes, emphasizing that Nassar was not the only one responsible. The organizations that prioritized their reputations over athlete safety were equally responsible. Biles spoke candidly about the emotional and mental toll the abuse had taken on her, describing days when she felt the weight of the world on her shoulders. Her words resonated deeply, capturing the pain and betrayal experienced by many survivors who had been ignored or silenced by those in power. Biles's testimony was not just a condemnation of Nassar. It was a powerful rebuke of the disrespect and neglect shown by the institutions that failed to act. She made it clear that survivors deserved far better than the inadequate responses they had received from USA Gymnastics, the USOPC, and the FBI. Biles emphasized that those who enabled Nassar's abuse must be held accountable, just as he was. Her courage in speaking out, despite the personal pain it caused, was widely praised. Biles's willingness to confront the failures of powerful organizations was seen as an important moment in the ongoing fight for justice for survivors of abuse. She refused to be silenced or diminished by the trauma she had endured, instead using her platform to demand change and accountability. The impact of Biles's testimony was profound, drawing attention to the urgent need for systemic reforms within USA Gymnastics and other governing bodies in sports. Her words helped galvanize public support for survivors and put pressure on institutions to take meaningful action to prevent such abuses from happening again. Isn't it true that Simone Biles, is one of the greatest gymnasts who also knows how to keep those disrespecting her within limits. What do you think? Should other athletes learn from her behavior? In the comment section right below, share your thoughts on Simone Biles being the boss and controlling things despite being off court. Do you want to watch more videos like this one? If yes, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon next to it. We bring videos on Black Africa, its history, rich arts and culture, and things the world should know about. Thanks for watching, and until the next video, stay tuned.